Got to get that book of patience.
Oh, exactly. One word, it's all you need.
Well written. There you go. All right. Sabrina Fein's here. We're talking about the plains and the conditions they have there.
I know. It's summertime, so you kind of think that the spring severe weather would come to an end. Unfortunately, that is not the case. In fact, we saw earlier images. This one is just outside of Iowa, where it looks like people had just cleared from a minor league baseball game when severe weather, we're talking about a thunderstorm of about 80 miles per hour, pulled that tarp on top of a few people who were trying to clean up there. 4 people injured. 3 went to the hospital with possible concussions, and we're actually going to check out a look at that radar and current watches and warnings coming up for you into the next half hour. Right now, though, we're dealing with mostly cloudy skies for us here in our neck of the woods. Temperatures sitting at about 68 degrees, noticing our winds out of the north-northwest at 3 miles per hour. Forecasted to stay around 5 to 10 miles per hour for the coastline and inland areas, although we are going to see a little bit more humidity come into play. So notice it's feeling a little bit sticky as we have this upper level ridge in place, and that's really squashing any sort of storms that come our way. So in place of it, we're just going to be dealing with a little bit of the morning fog along the coastline, a little stubborn at times, and then once it clears, temperatures are going to go up about 6 degrees for inland areas, 2 degrees for the mountain communities, as well as out toward the deserts, watching the slow progression of warmth come our way. So this is the place to be out toward the holidays instead of heading out over to Florida. For the first time in the Atlantic season of 2014, we now have a tropical depression. This one about 125 miles east-southeast of Orlando, and it is actually going to forecast to move a little bit to the west and then to the north. Tropical storm watches are already posted for the coastline there, anticipating 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. Isolated amounts on up to 5 inches. It does look like the center of that storm most likely will maintain its center out over toward the Atlantic, but still producing a lot of the rainfall for them. For us, we're going to have some clouds starting things off at about 8 a.m., moving all the way out over toward Escondido. Once we get to noon, inland areas and some of the coastline beginning to clear, but I think you'll get most of the sunshine by the time you get to around 5 o'clock, so that's when you can go ahead and put those convertible tops on down. Wednesday at 9 a.m., notice the clouds do not penetrate that far inland, still going to hug the coastline and temperatures remaining to climb. 7-day forecast for you. 71 degrees on your Tuesday, going 72 on Wednesday, inland 82 degrees. Even more sunshine for you on Wednesday. Right now, 4th of July on into the mid-40s and muggy. The mountains 87 degrees. You will jump to 88 for 4th of July with a 10% chance of rain on Saturday, and the deserts 107. Guys, back to you.
Sabrina, thank you so much.